From the kingdom of heaven, please welcome God.
Well, with all due respect, he's also suffering from anal bleeding.
What?
Oh my God! A stink face! Can he deliver what he promised? A stink face! Oh my God! Jesus! Good God Almighty! Oh my God!
Is this nigga serious?
What the fuck? What's good with y'all today, man? It's your boy Za, and I'm back at it with another video, man. Y'all already know what it is. This is part 2 of how did WWE get away with this. Because if you've been watching WWE for a while, especially back in the day, you know they got away with a whole lot of hoopla, a whole lot of horseradish, a whole lot of man, I already went over some of the crazy ones, like bald Randy Orton kissing Stephanie McMahon in front of Triple H's face and saying shit like bra and panties matches that will never happen ever again. But today I got a whole new lineup of shit for y'all, ranging from Miss McMahon saying the N-word like he's really from the hood, and Mae Young giving birth to a freaking thumb. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, man, if y'all mess with the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below your favorite part. Comment down below some of the wacky, wild things about professional wrestling that you can't believe they got away with, that you can't believe probably won't ever happen again. But yeah, man, without further ado, I ain't wasting no time. Let's get straight into it. But I'm keeping it frank with y'all. We're starting out hot. Because first off, I got to start off with Vince McMahon's antics. Like, that dude is a real deal weirdo. Minus all the allegations, the sexual assaults, the R words, like that. He's already weird for that, but him on screen is just as weird. I said before that I can make a whole video on how did Vince McMahon get away with this, but I hate that dude, so like I don't even want to just give him all the limelight, but I will talk about all his trashy ass moments. You feel what I'm saying? And for me, one of the trashiest moments that he had was when he thought it would be cool to go up to John Cena and say the N-word.
I'll take care of business. Keep it up, I'm a nigga.
Like, is that a fake video? There's no way he actually thought that he would get away with saying that. I mean, I guess he kind of did. I mean, it's an infamous meme nowadays, but yikes, what is wrong with that dude? And that's like only the brunt of it. I mean, he was walking around with a do-rag for a while.
What up, G?
Like, who even gave him the do-rag? Imagine being a black wrestler back then, and Vince McMahon says, hey, can I borrow your do-rag? I'm gonna wear it on WWE TV tonight. And you have to say yes because he's your boss. And he was a ruthless businessman. He didn't care about people. He doesn't have feelings. He's gonna wear your do-rag and call you the N-word. What's good, my nigga? Like, what? And let's not forget about that time when he was just being straight up racist, when he was like, if you're not Caucasian, you need to leave the ring.
If you're not Caucasian, then leave. Mark Henry.
The hell is wrong with you?
What? I clearly wasn't watching wrestling intently back then, because I don't remember what storyline even caused for him to say anything close to that, and he got away with it. And that's only the racist side of things. I mean, bro had people barking to him, acting like his literal pets. He had so many weird on-screen relationships. He let his daughter have on-screen relationships and like vouch for it. I heard a story that he wanted his daughter and Shane McMahon to have like a love story on TV. They're siblings.
Nani?
Hey, that fucking, why is he not in jail? Get that weirdo out of here, bro. But one of his biggest cardinal sins, one of the worst things he's ever done, is the storyline where he fought God. This man had God come down for an entire entrance, had a whole match with him, and Vince McMahon won? He may have beat God in the ring, but he ain't beating him in real life without them allegations. You feel what I'm saying? And with that literal shit lover Vince McMahon, like, I'm sure the stories just go on and on. If I'm being honest, those are the only things I really wanted to say about him. Like, I hate even talking about the dude. I hate even mentioning the dude. So I'm gonna just keep moving on. Now, this one isn't as crazy, like this isn't storyline crazy or anything like that. But when you really think about it, with how much head injuries get worse and worse every year and how much more information comes out about them, it's kind of crazy that the WWE was allowing head chair shots with real chairs for so many years. Like, it took an entire incident where somebody took the lives of his family for them to really get serious about head injuries in the WWE, which is insane. Like I know nowadays they're pretty safe and they're pretty tame with when it comes to the extreme stuff, but back then they was doing any and everything to, you know, get into the public eye. I mean, it was chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. Some of the infamous ones I can think of off the top of my head are Jeff Hardy getting his head literally blown out, Ken Shamrock getting destroyed by The Rock. Positive needed. Those are just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm going to throw in some more clips of just chair shot after chair shot after chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. People's brains literally getting CTE and developing diseases that we probably won't know for the next 15 years, all because they took way too many chair shots to the head. Like, why did it take somebody, an unfortunate incident like what happened with you know who, I don't even want to say the name, you know what I'm saying? What Benoit, for WWE to go, maybe we should look at the long-term effects of all these head injuries. Like, what? You're literally hitting your head multiple times on the mat. Like, whenever I see somebody get hit with a power bomb, I kind of clinch. I'm like, ugh. And I know it's wrestling at the end of the day. You can only make it so safe, but how was WWE getting away with those chair shots to the head, man? They would have echoed through the arena sometimes. I know we already talked about the subject of racism already, but one of the most racist storylines other than JBL, that one was crazy, was Triple H and Booker T. Now, Triple H was a tyrannical heel that everybody hated. He had his reign of terror over the World Heavyweight Championship, and one of his many victims was poor Booker T. The entire story was basically Triple H being the racist bully, the racist scumbag to him. And to make matters worse, you know, it's a WrestleMania feud, so usually when shit like that happens and, you know, somebody's getting bullied and there's the underdog storyline, the underdog wins, right? Nah. I don't know what Vince McMahon's problem was, but for some reason, not only did he have Booker T lose the match to his racist bully, he had him get hit with a pedigree. Triple H laid out for like 18 seconds, and he still got the 1, 2, 3. It took one pedigree, an 18-second breather, and a 3 count to keep Booker T down. That means that realistically, he was knocked out for at least 30 seconds. What? Isn't the whole basis of these racially motivated storylines for the person getting racially motivated to come out on top? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? And speaking of Triple H and crazy, grotesque storylines, we got probably the WWE's worst storyline of all time through many bad stories. The Katie Vick storyline. Now, this was a feud between Kane and Triple H, and quite frankly, this is honestly disturbing. The whole base of the storyline was Kane had this crush named Katie Vick that basically they said he killed. He murdered her. And for some reason, Triple H was pretending to make love with her dead body.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Now that I think about it, like, it's kind of crazy that Triple H is, like, you know, the content creator, the head of WWE nowadays, because he was in some wild ass storylines. But like, what made WWE think it was okay? This is one of those times where I'm like, maybe it's a good thing that they're PG now. What made them think it was okay to have necrophilia on WWE live television? Like, what? That's up there with the live sex celebration. That one was terrible. But we got necrophilia too? Man.
Thank you.
Disgusting. And we can't mention shitty ass, stupid ass, weird ass WWE storylines without mentioning Mae Young and Mark Henry having a hand baby.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Now, this was one of the most random, weird, disturbing storylines that I've ever seen in my life. Because, you know, Mae Young is old as hell. She was literally old news, old dirt. and for some reason they had her and Mark Henry, you know, in cahoots, and then at the end of it, gave birth to a hand? What? Mr. McMahon must have been coked up out of his mind when he brought this storyline to the table. He was like, you know what we can do? Mark, you and Mae Young are going to give birth to a hand. What? He had to go. I'm glad that guy's gone. And now listen, I know a lot of the storylines I just said are, quite frankly, atrocious, but I thought that we'd end on one that's a tad bit atrocious, but still teetering on the lines of how the fuck did they get away with this? And that's going to be the Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero custody for Dominic ladder match. Now, the whole basis of this story was that Eddie Guerrero was flaunting the fact that he had a child out of wedlock and that he gave it to Rey Mysterio because he just wanted to, I guess. I don't really fully understand it. I wasn't there to see it happen live, but the fact that that even happened, that there was a whole story basically based in exploiting Dominic Mysterio, is kind of crazy. It's even crazier that it's sort of coming back around with the Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan match. It's going to be with Dominic hanging in a shark tank. Instead of it being the custody of Dominic ladder match, it's going to be the Shark Tank Dominic ladder match. Dominic's just been getting exploited his whole career. Ever since he was like 8. That's just crazy that they even put a kid in a storyline so prominent, had his face like on the poster of the match and everything. Eddie Guerrero was a great heel during this and everything, but it's just crazy to think about that they really had a custody ladder match for a child in the WWE. If you don't take that shit to court, what are we doing? Take it to Judge Mathis, not SummerSlam. But yeah, man, that's all I can think of off the Crimson, off the Dome when it comes to WWE's crazy, grotesque storylines. If y'all got any more, comment them down below and I'll make a part 3 of this video. I'm kind of physically cringing after talking about all that mess I just talked about, but somebody had to say it, right? Somebody had to. Somebody had to hold WWE accountable for their actions. On me. But yeah, man, like the video, comment down below. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm gonna go shower all this gross off. Peace.